How you doing, everybody? Hope you're having a great day. And in this video I'm gonna be going over some D&D content. As if you're not familiar with D&D, it's something that's very close to me. I've been playing D&D for a while now. The Monsters Compendium Volume 1 for Spelljammer Creatures is free on D&D Beyond, so I thought we'd go through that today. Okay, so as you can see, some great artwork. What I plan to do in this video is I'm gonna go over the creatures and tell you how it fits into my world and how it can fit into your world if you have one, or even if you don't like D&D, this could be something that maybe, I don't know, if you like a book or something, or fan fiction writers can get inspiration from this. That would be great. I've had one viewer leave me a fan fiction to read. I'm gonna get onto that, but I'm working on one video that's taking really long. Yeah, it's crazy. Okay, so let's go through this. If you want, you can read these already. Let's see which creatures are available. Asteroid Spider, CR15, Gargantuan. Okay, let's just go to the creatures first. Okay, Asteroid Spider. An Asteroid Spider is a menace native to wild space and the astral sea. So in my world there is something that's known as the astral sea. My D&D campaigns usually connect world to world. A full-grown specimen, body 30 feet. Oh wow, okay, diameter like 30 feet long. Okay, 30, nice. Okay, when it wraps its legs tightly around its body, it closes its eyes, and Asteroid Spider resembles nothing much more giant, lifeless rock in space, hence its name. This could be a nice, if you don't want to use the Spelljammer setting, if you have your own world or something, this could be like a very nice side quest where adventurers are traveling down the road and they meet the Asteroid Spider that just fell from space and landed and basically was in a state of sleep, or something like that. By its own gravity plane. Okay, this is more for the Spelljammer setting. Okay, web strands. Okay, they didn't bring functions as a spelljamming helm like Spider. Okay, so this is more on the spelljamming universe. If you're not familiar with these, a spelljamming helm is basically something that allows people to spelljam. I think Spelljammer was originally the name of a ship instead of the world, I think, and then they just called it Spelljammer. Spelljamming is traveling from world to world in this setting. Okay, the spider then his ship. Okay, using his web, so it's pretty big. I mean, 30 feet. Oh, you could scale it down. Armor class 17. Wasn't it 15 on top? Yeah, it is. Okay, maybe a typo, but yeah, not much big of a difference. I mean, it's 15 to 17. In my world, not that much. Gargantuan monstrosity, typically neutral evil. Interesting. I mean, I would probably make it smaller if it's for. It just depends on your party. You could make it smaller, bring down. Okay, let's see. Hit points 348. Okay, not bad. Speed 60 feet, fly 60 feet. It can hover. Okay, that's pretty good. It can fly. I guess it can. It's got its own gravity thing. Yeah, that could be something pretty nice. I mean, there could be like a cave going in, and like a rock is flying in the middle, like just suspended. And people might, your adventurers might go in, but see all these webs all around it, like a big spider's lair. But there's no spider around, only this giant floating rock. And I don't know, make a DC intelligence check of yeah, I don't know, like 18 that says over here, or maybe 15 or something like that, because they haven't encountered this before. I mean, as you can see, this is like a ship that's gonna carry like 4 people minimum, and kaboom, this thing is so huge. Or you could make it like dormant somewhere on your world, and your adventurers or something going around near a mining place or something, and they find this asteroid and then just trying to mine it, but they manage to awaken this asteroid spider. That'd be pretty nice. Let's see. Saving through his constitution and wisdom. Okay. Okay, that's interesting. Perception and stealth. Perception I get. Stealth too, yeah, that's pretty good. Let's see. Dark vision, 120 feet. Blind sight, 120 feet. While the spider's eyes are closed, passive perception 21. Oh wow, okay, that's pretty good. Damn. So yeah, no sneaking up on this creature. Unless you, yeah, so damn. Languages, none. I would give it telepathy, just in case if you wanna, I don't know, make it like a mini boss that leads to a bigger boss. That something's gonna, maybe a servant of an Eldritch being, and if that's what you're gonna do, that's the first thing I thought of when I saw it. False appearance, okay, emotionless isolation. DC 18 intelligence. Okay, so that DC thing I was talking about, we can use 18 here. Legendary resistance 3 times a day. Okay. Unusual nature, that's pretty nice. Actions, let's go here. Multi attack, 2 web strand attacks, and real and okay, that is interesting. That is pretty good. Damn. Yeah, with the DC, this okay. No, yeah. Huh. Here we go. Yeah, if you want to scale this creature down to your party level, maybe you can keep some of these as it is, because then it's gonna make it very, very interesting. Okay, real. Okay, grappled. Nice. Okay, bonus actions. Snare ship. So instead of snare ship, you can do snare party. Like if it's gonna be as big as it is, then it can on a shape instead you can 120 feet from yourself for about a minute. Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. Spelljamming helm, ship. Okay, so suppresses any spelljamming helm. Instead of this, what you could do is maybe give the anyone that is the party that's trapped in there, give them disadvantage on saving throws or something like that. Let's see. Makes another surfaces on the ship are enclosed and become difficult terrain. This could be like it shoots the web out. So basically the creatures here, the web goes like this, kaboom. It's like a splat, kind of like spitting out. So around in front of it could be difficult terrain. That's pretty nice. Dispel magic. Yeah, that works too. Another thing that came into my mind. An asteroid could have been there, a dragon kind of comes in, it kills the dragon, takes over to Dragon's Lair. I mean, it's probably not going to be able to do it. CR 17, so that's going to be what? It's not going to be an adult. A young dragon, maybe? Or maybe one of the weaker dragons that's an adult. Because I think an ancient is 21. A red dragon. I think I'm going with a red dragon. I'll take a look at it later on. Okay, Clockwork Horror. Now, I haven't seen the picture yet, but I'm imagining a golem made of clockwork, like the clockworking gears. Okay, let's see what is it. Oh, never mind, it's an insectile automaton. So, okay, I got the automaton parts, right? I guess, kind of. Eldritch machines encased in adamantine. Okay, that's pretty good. And some other precious metals. File space. Okay, the clockworks have no goal beyond replication, which will stop at nothing to create new clockwork horrors. This time it takes, okay. So in my world, my world is heavily influenced from this book called He Who Fights with Monsters, and that's my new campaign. And there is this creature called the Clockwork King, and basically creates clockwork cores which can be put into creatures and make them mechanical versions of what they were. If you get what I'm trying to say. And this could be something that pops out of it, like putting it into an insect, and it basically becomes a clockwork horror. In my world, there's a auto god, basically, that is on building stuff and everything, and he sends these mechanical beings, basically become leaders of his group, depending on what you're trying to do. Let's see. Okay. Communicate with each other by means of clicks. Okay, this is going to be pretty interesting if your group has never come around against a mechanical creature like this, and they could be lured in by thinking there's a machine going off or something. That's pretty good. Striking language perfectly. Okay, so I think this is a language in the Spelljammer universe. Like I said, I'm not familiar with Spelljammer, but yeah, okay. Leading some speculated first Clockwork Horror was a brainchild of Trikin Artificer. Okay, yeah, you can use this. And this could be basically a way to get your players maybe interested in Spelljammer if you can. I'm probably not gonna run it because of the way my campaign is set, but who knows, maybe later on. Okay, the creatures beside Clockwork Horrors can learn blinking light code, which is called Zeek Light. Okay. Clockwork Horror dies. The magic that created it consumes over a period of 1 minute. Okay, the metallic body and crystallize, degrade rapidly until nothing is left. Okay, so this I like very much. This is something I have in some of the Clockwork things in my campaign, where when they die, they basically start crumbling, and depending how big it is, and I do basically like I don't know, a d6, d10 maybe, to roll how many days it takes for them to degrade basically. But if the players can get to them quickly and get the, I don't know, like the Clockwork Core or some precious stones that were in the golem out, and then I let them keep it. Okay, let's look at the Clockwork Horror. Wow, okay, that is interesting. Don't get me wrong, but doesn't this creature remind you of a certain Yu-Gi-Oh card? I don't know, but this is reminding me, giving me Yu-Gi-Oh vibes. Like really Yu-Gi-Oh vibes. Like Yu-Gi-Oh 5Ds? Zexal maybe? Okay, let's take a look. Armor class 18, AC 18. Okay, not bad. I like it. A small construct, typically though. It's a small? Okay. So what I was thinking is we could make this a gargantuan creature, like a big mech. Or maybe I don't know, a medium. You can like switch the some of the stats from this to this. Okay, let's see. Saving throw, strength, and okay. Strength 14, 14, 18. Intelligence 18, wisdom 14, charisma 10. Okay, it's fine. Saving throws, okay. Strength and wisdom. Okay, not bad. Perception plus 6. Kinda get it. Okay. Damage immunities, lightning and poison. I guess that's the one thing you want to get to first. If you're making a mechanical object, which I assume runs on electricity, you want to make it immune to an overcharge. Condition immunities: blinded, charmed, deafened, exhaustion, frightened, paralyzed, terrified, poison. Now, for blinded, I would take the blinded out from here, because I would, just to make it more simpler. But I mean, if you want to, okay, if it's up to you. Trikine, Zigglite. I would keep it as it is, just so the players won't be able to understand it, because you want to make it as foreign as possible. I mean, that's my opinion. I've not been a dungeon master for a while. I mean, I've been a dungeon master for a while, but not enough. I think that I should be giving advice, but this is what I do. Shut down, target spell, horror must succeed. Okay, so DC. Okay, unconscious for 1 minute. Huh. Okay, I guess that works too. The golems in my thing have a very... Some of them have this, like, I gave them a... The Clockwork Core makes them... what's that word? Resistant to magic attacks. Especially dispelling magic. So it makes it harder for the characters to do it. But there was this one session where one of the wizards, I believe, was able to dispel it with a high roll. It was epic. Like, the sense of accomplishment was there. So, unusual nature. Okay, air, food, drink, or sleep. Pretty nice. Actions, multi-attack. Horror makes up to 1 bite attack and 2 rotating saw attacks. Bite? Okay, I guess with these. Or making 2 lightning jolt attacks. Okay, that sounds interesting. Bite, standard, in my opinion. Rotating saws. Slashing damage. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's see, lightning jolt to hit range. Okay, not bad. I like it. I don't know, but I feel like giving this lightning jolt attack to one of my dragons, like a blue dragon. It's like a ranged spell attack, like it's coming from its horn. I don't know. I just got that image in my head. The helm interface. Attaches to a spelljamming helm. It can see 5 feet itself and attunes to a helm instantly. Okay. If another creature is already attuned to the helm, that creature attunement to the helm ends. Okay, that's pretty good. For this one, I don't know. If you're doing it on land, like on your ward, then maybe you want to take this one out, in my opinion. But it's up to you. Eldritch Lich. Oh, I want to see what this does. I'm thinking of having like an Eldritch Lich come down to the world, maybe like from a great old one. Yeah, basically a wizard that was in service to I don't know, maybe a warlock or something that was in service to an outer being. In my world, that would be known as the outer gods, I guess, or the outer astral beings. Let's see. and then they basically became so old, but they wanted to serve, and the god basically, or the being, offered them lichdom, but a very different type of lichdom. From beyond the stars, the great old one whispers promises of reality-defying knowledge and world-bending power. When a wizard or warlock hears that whisper and listens to it intently, they might set foot into twisting path towards becoming an Eldritch Lich. Like other liches, Eldritch liches are spellcasters, okay, move you to death. Eldritch Lich does so by allowing Great Old Being to implant a foreign parasite. Okay, this is different. I did not read this. Okay, this is good. Parasite bestows undeath upon the spellcaster and causes strange tentacles to sprout from his body. Parasite guards the Lich against destruction. Wow. Reviving the Lich a few days after his death. Canny foes can sabotage an Eldritch Lich revival by slaying the Lich in a magic circle. Okay. 3rd level spell, not bad. Thereby forcing the Lich to return in its distorted form, robbed from most of its power. I like this. I really like this. In my world, most people get this thing called a essence stone, an awakening stone, whatever you want to call it. They get placed in them that allows them to use magic or grow stronger than an average being of their race, basically. And those are very common to find, not that bad, so yeah. An Eldritch Lich constantly hears bizarre whispers from the far realm. Okay. To which the Lich nods and mutters occasionally. The Lich uses its telepathy to share these whispers. Okay. Let's look at the stat block. Ah, oh, man. Looks so good. It reminds me of Dooms. It reminds me of Doom so much. Eldritch Lich, medium undead, typically neutral evil. Okay, not bad. Armor class 17, not bad. Hit points 165, not bad. I mean, this is good. Speed 30 feet, fly 30 feet, it can hover. Okay, I like that. Strength 11, dexterity 18, damn. Constitution 16, intelligence 19, wisdom 14, charisma 12. Sounds very wizardy to me, especially with intelligence. Saving throw intelligence and wisdom, yeah. Skills Arcana plus 14, wow. Perception plus 7. Damage resistance, necrotic and poison, pretty good. Condition immunity is charmed, exhaustion, frightened, paralyzed, poisoned. Okay, that's pretty good. Senses true sight, 120 feet, not bad. Passive perception 17, not bad. Languages: common, deep speech, okay, and telepathy. Okay, that's pretty good. So far, pretty standard for a Lich, I guess, in my opinion. Challenge 15. Let's see XP. Let's see. Proficiency bonus plus 5. Okay, Firearm Parasite. Okay, let's see. Inside the Lich torso dwells a worm-like parasite that contains the Lich's soul. When the Lich dies, it implodes into the parasite. So the parasite kind of functions as its phylactery, I guess, in this situation, which then vanishes into the far realm in 1d4 days. The parasite causes the Lich to reappear within 1d4 miles before it died. Okay, that's pretty good. And the Lich died if the Lich died inside a magical circuit cast to contain undead, the Lich instead reappears as an, what is this? An object? I don't know how to say this. Large aberration. Okay, that's the stats for it. Damn, it loses so much intelligence. Whoa, wait, come on, no. Okay, let's take a look. Wait, I think I have one of these creatures in one of my campaigns. It was like a one-off thing, so I don't remember much about it. Maybe later. Okay, let's see. Okay. All of Lich's memories. Damn, it sucks so much to go from intelligence 19 to 6. Wow. Yeah, it's a wizard or something like that. Legendary resistance 4 per day. Damn, that's higher than a dragon. I think dragon has like 3, I believe, or maybe it's 5, and then it's lower than a dragon. Wow. Okay, never mind. If a Lich fails a saving throw, it can choose to succeed instead. Yeah, pretty natural. Unnatural nature. Lich doesn't need to eat. Okay, yeah. Multi-attack. Lich can make one parasitic tentacle attack or use spellcasting. Okay. The Lich also uses Psychic Whisper twice. Damn, okay. Let's see, Parasitic Tentacle. To hit, okay, reach 10 feet. Okay. Piercing damage plus 25. necrotic damage. Okay. Target must succeed on a DC 17 saving throw poison. Okay, never mind. So you get poisoned. The third time the target fails a saving throw, the character dies and dissolves into a Glibbering Mouther. Yeah, I also had this in one of my campaigns, just in a dungeon, like around the end. The party never went there, but yeah, I think I remember putting it there. Psychic Whisper. The Lich targets one creature it can see within 120 feet of itself. Target must choose on a DC 17 Wisdom saving throw. Okay. That's interesting. Parasitic Whisper. It's fine, I guess, in my opinion. Spell casting. The Lich casts one of the following spells. Okay, at will. Plane Shift. These are the spells. Not bad. Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, firearm step immediately after taking damage. The Lich, along with any equipment it was wearing or carrying, magically teleport up to 60 feet to an unoccupied space you can see. So it's a teleporting Lich? I would take this out, but it could make for a very interesting fight, especially if you have a big party. I might even give this to some other Liches, but change the name, kind of like a teleportation thing so they don't get hit a lot. Form the Great Old One. Okay, so this is going to be what it serves, I guess. Multiple entities bear the title Great Old One. Sorry, Great Old One. You may roll it on the Great Old One's table to determine which entity. Okay, so if you just don't want, so if, as you can see, I have a roll 20 extension on the on my thing, so I usually use roll 20. Let's see, Cthulhu, Tarasdun, the Chain God. Okay, Dendar, not familiar with this guy or girl or it, whatever it's called. The Night Serpent, no idea how to say that name. Zargon, the Returner. Okay, That Which Lurks. I think I'm familiar with 1, 2, and 3. Cthulhu, Tarasdun, and That Which Lurks. I've heard of this before, but not as familiar as these two. Cthulhu, as we all know, is Cthulhu. Tarasdun is very interesting, in my opinion. I think it was in 4th edition. Yeah, in 4th edition that this guy got a lot of story. Phractine, let's see. Phractine is a bizarre 2-dimensional creature that flies through the wild space and the astral sea, folding and refolding like a piece of origami. Okay, that's interesting. When encountered another creature, it flattens it into a plane and resembles a trapezoidal mirror. Okay, so it's a floating mirror? Astral explorers who have encountered Phractines test that creatures are intelligent and often allow themselves to be used as scrying sensors. Okay, the reflective surfaces substituting for the mirror needed to cast certain divination spells. While being used this way, the Phractine siphons magical energy from the spellcaster, not enough to cause harm, but enough to make the caster take notice. I guess it's a fair trade. I mean, you're using it as an ingredient in a spell, so it's just using your magic it's taking your magic as payment. Not bad. Okay, maybe you could have one that goes rogue and starts taking all of it, like once the bond is formed to the spell, but the link doesn't go when you start sucking it in. That's pretty good. Phractine needs light and magical energy to survive. Okay, so I guess it'll stay relatively close to light sources, so stars. I mean, not as close, but far away where it can get light. Not bad. With magical energy from you guys. In my world, the astral sea, or space itself, once you reach a certain distance away from planets, you start seeing the actual magic in space, basically. And so basically, I guess in my world they'll be pretty good, I guess, if they stay in that area. The way I justify it is like the gravitational field on the planet basically distorts all the planets in my world suck the energy from the astral into them, kind of like soaking a sponge soaking in water, but it kind of distorts the energy after a certain distance from the planet, so you cannot do it as effectively as you would if you were on a planet or if you were out of that range. Just some details on my world if you want to use it. A day later, it falls into itself, self-destruction. Okay, leaving no trace of itself. Okay, that's a very bad way to die. Okay, flickers and dies. Damn. Fracturing attacks by falling onto its targets, dealing damage as it passes through them. So it's a ghost too? Okay, wow, nice. A fracturing can also imprison a creature inside a demiplane contained within its two-dimensional form. So, okay, so it's like a... what's it called? Damn it. It's like a mirror-ish thing floating around that can pass through stuff and trap you inside it. Pretty good. Wow. I probably will not ever run this in my campaign, but damn, that is interesting. Okay, the prisoner restores reflection invisible. Okay. Bludgeoning, piercing damage, and thunder damage can cause the fracturing to break into smaller fracturings, each one autonomous and capable of imprisoning creatures. When a fracturing dies, it falls onto itself and disappears, releasing any creature trapped inside. Wow! Now, if you want, you can read this. I usually don't read these things. I mean, maybe because I want to do it my way. But if you guys want, you can read this. You can pause this right here. And let's take a look at what it looks like. Okay, it is a giant mirror. Wow. Oh, wow. Okay, wow. And it's got a beholder inside it. Damn. Is it going to be like a space version of the beholders? From what I know of beholders, I don't know if... maybe it can work. Who knows? Let's take a look. Large construct and typically neutral. Makes sense. Armor class 14. Hit points 110. Pretty low, but I guess that's fine for 14. Speed, okay, so yeah, it doesn't have legs, so 0 feet. It can fly at 60 feet, okay, not bad. Okay, hovering, I can't get it. Strength 1, Dexterity 13, wow. Constitution 16, Intelligence 18, Wisdom 18, Charisma 11. I don't know, I would have made it like 13 maybe. But I guess 11 also works. Dexterity 13, okay, makes sense. I mean, it's a armor class 14. CR of 9. Okay, let's see. Skills Perception plus 8, not bad. Can be blinded, charmed, deafened, exhaustion, okay, frightened, grappled, paralyzed, petrified, poison prone, restrained, stunned. Could you use this on a Medusa? That would be pretty good. I mean, if you could use this on a Medusa, like, they look at it, they see themselves, and then kaboom. You know, they're petrified of themselves. Languages, no language. I would put it like... no, never mind. I was thinking of telepathy, but I feel like I'm giving everything telepathy. Let's see. Magic resistance. The fracturing has advantage on saving throws. Okay, spells and other magical effects. Makes sense. Scrying focus, we already went through this, but okay. Two-dimensionality. Fracturing can occupy another creature. Okay, yeah, so this is the ghost thing. Okay. Creature and objects, if they were difficult terrain, takes 1d10 force damage as it ends its turn inside an object. See, unusual nature. The fracturing doesn't require air, drink, or sleep. Yeah, like most of them. Attacks. Dimensional touch, melee reach, okay, force damage, nice. Bonus actions, imprison. So this is gonna DC of 16. So this is when it kind of like covers you up. Not bad. Let's see. Damn. The fracturing can imprison only one creature at a time. Okay, I get that. The fracturing is just 0 points in creature and fracturing. Demiplane is released instantly. A released creature reappears in an unoccupied space as close to the fracturing, or when it died. Okay, as possible, the creature can leave the demiplane on its own by using magic that enables planar travel, such as planar. Okay, not bad. Okay, I guess I get it. Mere damage. Okay, not bad, not bad. This is pretty good. I kind of like this ability. split. So this is the one that. Okay, so 10 hit points is all it takes for it to split itself. So each fractine has hit points equal to half of the original, rounded down. So I would think like if this was 110, got knocked down to 100, then it splits into 2, so each will get 50 and 50. That's how I see it. I don't think it's gonna be like the half of 110. But you could make it that way if you want. I mean, I guess in that way the fights will last longer. So it just depends, I guess, on how you want to do it as a DM. Gadabouts are gentle, winged creatures. Okay. Okay, can be his personal. Okay, short distance travels across the endless void of wild space. From what I'm reading, okay, it's an okay, wait. Okay, interesting. Art looks nice. I wasn't expecting this. Okay, but never mind. Medium plant, aligned. So this is the thing he's talking about right here. Yeah, it's like it's gonna be like a symbiotic relationship, I guess. And from the D&D Direct thing I watched, so I think high elves are gonna be a race in Spelljammer, so that's gonna be pretty good. Armor class 11, hit points 11, okay. Speed 10 feet, flight 60 feet. So is that what is giving this strength 12, dexterity 10, constitution 14, intelligence 1? I guess it's plant, so yeah, okay. Wisdom 6, charisma 1. I don't know, I mean, if it's kind of beautiful, so I would give it. It's a -5, so okay, never mind then. Let's see. Damage vulnerability is fire. Senses, blind sight 10 feet. Blind beyond this radius, passive perception. It's plant, so I guess so. Cannot be blinded, charmed, deafened, exhausted, frightened, paralyzed, or petrified. Understandable. Languages. I would make it so that it can send thoughts, like pictures of it, but I don't know how well it's going to be connected to its owner. Maybe not, maybe just keep it as none. Challenge rating 1/8. Okay, proficiency bonus 2, and envelope, so this is the stuff that is gonna, what you see right here. If it has at least 1 hit point, the gadabout can generate an air envelope around itself, and in a vacuum this envelope can sustain the gadabout and one other creature in the space indefinitely. Damn. Doesn't require food or sleep. Okay. Let's see. Multi-attack. 2 branch attacks. Okay, that's interesting. So you can use these tentacle things to attack. Nice. Branch attack. Not anything unusual. Warp. Or wrap. Medium and small creatures. So it can wrap them and the target is tangled. Escape DC 0. Okay, I guess that's something. Any attempt by the target to escape and the grapple causes you're about to use its reaction to move to the nearest unoccupied space. Okay, so I think this is when it's not attached to a person, if you want to do it. What I would do is, if it was attached to a creature, let's say one of your players had this, you could have the player choose if the gadabout can go before or after. Most people would, I think, would choose after, but who knows, maybe they want the opponent grapple so they can attack. Pretty interesting. Goon Balloon. Bench ball that's clawed feet, unblinking eyes, and outer surface of its spherical air sac enable the creature to see in all directions at once. Okay, these eyes can produce kaleidoscopic light that tears at the mind. Okay, so it can do telepathic damage, psychic damage. Nice. I think so. That's what I'm getting from the description. A Goon Balloon speaks by pumping air through a hidden orifice on its underside. When the Goon Balloon dies, the air in the sac transforms into noxious gas. Okay. That bursts from the corpse, potentially poisoning other creatures nearby. Okay, so you can, I think, have this on the planet too. It's 5-foot diameter beach ball, I guess. Did I say bench ball before? Wow, okay. Although they can seem playful and harmless, Goon Balloons are quite mean-spirited. They like to absorb the suffering of other creatures and orchestrate that suffering, given half a chance. So they are a space versions of pixies, I guess, in a way. But pixies are more towards the good. This could be chaotic evil. There it is. Goon Balloon, medium aberration, typically chaotic evil. Is it like chicken feet, rooster feet, whatever it's called? Huh. Yeah, I could see this as a side quest, a tangent that the characters find. Let's see. Armor class 10, hit point 6. Okay, not bad. Maybe no. I guess it's fine, yeah. Speed 20 feet, climb 20 feet, strength 10, dexterity 11, constitution 14, intelligence 11, wisdom 14, and charisma 4. Okay, not bad. Saving throws constitution and wisdom. Okay, perception plus 6, damage vulnerabilities, piercing. Makes sense. Since it's dark vision, almost everything has dark vision in D&D. For some reason, I find more and more things have dark vision. Okay, let's see. Passive perception 16. Challenge 1/8. Not bad. Burst. Burst drops 0 hit points, releasing poisonous gas. Okay, that's what we've seen before. Poison for 1 minute. If it doesn't do a DC, if the character doesn't do a DC 12. Not bad. This could be, I don't know. I'm thinking how to incorporate this in the fight against another creature. Maybe a lich or maybe something. Maybe a crazy wizard, you know? Like it captured this thing, has it around, and during the fight, this thing gets loose. But when the crazy wizard dies or someone, basically this gets released and it's a casualty, and it dies and noxious gas comes out. They would come out here, right? Maybe on top. It's up to you. I think I read it's like below. We'll see. Nightmare Beast. We only have 3 more to go. Nightmare Beasts are enormous quadrupeds that stand 20 feet tall and 40 feet tall when rearing. Okay, so Nightmare Beast's legs are in claws, enabling it to climb well despite size. Okay, nice. Skin is thin and tough, and his teeth are long and sharp. A pair of long curved tusks jut from the sides, okay, of the beast's mouth, and large red eye glows in the dark. The creature smashes through structures and fortifications with ease, and doesn't hesitate to render foes with its claws and gore them. Okay, this does. I want to see what this looks like. Wow. Was not expecting this. For some reason, because it said Nightmare Beast, I was thinking of the nightmare, so I was thinking of a horse, like a horse-ish monstrosity. But okay, I'll take this. Looks pretty cool. The art is pretty cool. I like the purple coloring. Okay, let's take a look. Nightmare Beast, gargantuan monstrosity. Holy shit! Damn, that's big. That's really big. Armor class 17. Hit points 232, not bad. Climb speed. Okay, normal speed is 30 feet. Might want to increase that. I mean, it's gargantuan, so I think it's going to be a bit larger. Climb 30 feet. Strength 26, dexterity 10, constitution 21, intelligence 9. Makes sense to beast. Wisdom 12, charisma 15. So it's the way I look at the statistics is a normal human. So an average commoner is like strength 10, dexterity 10, constitution 10, intelligence 10, wisdom 10, and charisma 10. So this is how I base every creature I see. Intelligence 9 means below average, I kind of get it. But dexterity, I mean, it's a gargantuan creature. Maybe it's not as dexterous, but yeah, I think you could increase the speed and leave the dexterity as it is, because it's big, so it doesn't move around that quickly. Or it can move around, but its reflexes are very slow. You could do that. Okay. Sensors, dark vision, 120 feet, passive perception, 11. Languages, understands languages of its creature but can't speak it. Okay. But if you want to take this creature and bring it to your world, not especially the Spelljammer, astral space or whatever, you could do is like a wizard is trying to clone this, found a corpse of it, like fossilized or something. It's trying to bring it back, like take it the Jurassic Park way of doing stuff. Legendary resistance, 2 per day, not bad. Siege monster, yeah, so like kind of like an evil empire or something. They find this, try to bring it back, siege weapon to attack other empires. I don't know why, but in my mind I was thinking of the Drow, but that doesn't make sense. Or maybe it could if you wanted to. Multi-attack, the beast makes 2 claw attacks and 1 tusk attack. That's pretty good. Claw, I think knock prone. Pretty standard, I think. Tusk, pretty standard. I had this like giant boar in one of my adventures. Pretty good. Oh yeah, so disintegration gaze. Okay. Huh. Beast targets one creature and it can see within 60 feet of itself. The target must make a DC 18 Constitution saving throw, taking 70 force damage on a failed save. Damn, or half as much on a successful. This magical effect reduces the target hit point by 0 if this is magical attack, okay? The target is disintegrated and leaves nothing behind, except pile of ashes plus whatever equipment it was wearing. Damn, that's hard. Good thing it's got a recharge of 5 and 6 for roll, okay. Now a story just popped into my head. Going back with the kingdom thing, the wizards or whoever researchers find a fossilized version of this, bring it back to life, but it doesn't have this activated yet. It's a new clone, doesn't understand itself, but let's say it was attacking the kingdom, whatever, uses this to attack another kingdom, but during that attack it sees through, the walls are broken down, the war's going on, and this thing turns on and kills everyone. Both sides. All of them are gone. And you are sent to investigate. It's kind of in some forest nearby, trying to hide, trying to live a peaceful life. Okay, teleport. It can teleport. Wow. The beast magically teleports along with any equipment it's wearing or carrying. Okay, siege weapon, you can put stuff on it, not bad. To 120 feet at any unoccupied space. Maybe I would take this out if you're using this, or if you're not using this, I would leave this in. It's maybe like a consequence of it. Gargantuan monster, wow. Legendary actions, beast can take to 3 legendary actions. Choosing from the options below, only 1 legendary action option can be used. Okay, I don't know why I'm reading this, but yeah, I don't know what legendary actions are. 3 of them, let's see. Tusk attack, not bad. Charge. Okay, understandable. Frightful howl, okay, that too. So I would keep all of these. That's pretty good. Let's move on to Puppeteer Parasite. And rubbery, I have no idea how to say this. Size of a dinner plate. Okay, so I'm thinking a jellyfish. No, not a jellyfish. Okay. Parasite can come into physical contact with a humanoid, uses its hook to latch onto it. The parasite can drain the life energy of the creature or use it as transportation. Okay, not bad. The parasite can also impose its will on nearby creatures, forcing the creature to comply to its wishes. Okay. I don't know what I think about the design. I don't know, it's not vibing with me, but maybe it vibes with you. Like this art though. Okay, Puppeteer Parasite, tiny aberration. If it's tiny, I might understand the art, but it looks so big in this, it's just, I don't know. Armor class 15, okay. Hit points 71. Speed 10 feet, fly 30 feet. Okay. I don't know how I feel. Damn, this is gonna weird people out. If you want to have like a very weird horror-ish thing, this thing could be it. Like, it crawls towards the party with blood all over the teeth-ish appendage stuff as it's working with its legs and stuff, and you don't know what's going on, but there's like a dead body nearby, or dying body almost nearby, and it attaches itself to it. Kind of, I don't know, it's just like a horror-filled stuff. Strength 2, Dexterity 15, Constitution 18, Intelligence 16, Wisdom 10, Charisma 3. It's got a high Dexterity and Constitution. I don't know if I want to make that Intelligence that high though. Maybe 11, 13. I would do that in my, but I don't know. Saving throw, Dexterity, Constitution, and Wisdom. Okay, that's pretty good. I can understand Wisdom. I mean, traveling around, psychic powers and stuff. Stealth plus 4. I mean, it's tiny, so I guess so. Radiant. That's this damage vulnerability. Okay. Damage resistance, fire, necrotic, and poison. So it's resistant to that. Condition immunities, charmed, frightened, poisoned. Okay. Senses, blind sight, 60 feet. Understandable. Passive perception is 10. It's average, I guess. Telepathy, 30 feet. Now that I'll keep. Challenge rating 3. Okay. Unusual nature, parasite doesn't require air or sleep. Okay, all of them have this. Almost all. Cling. Okay, weapon attack, feet hits, necrotic damage. Okay, attached to parasite can't make a cling attack, so it attaches itself. Parasite itself spending 5 feet of its movement as an action, and creature within reach. The parasite can take its detached. Okay, doing so is successful. DC 14 strength check. That's high, but I guess with all the claws, like, it gets really deep. Consume life. So this is the life draining effect. Necrotic damage. Okay, provided the creature just parasite regains it equals to damage taken. Wow, okay. Understandable. I think there was one creature where it did have something similar, but it only took half of the damage. So I didn't like that, so in my thing I changed it to this. So, okay. Provided the creature isn't a construct or an undead. Understandable. Parasite regains hit points, like I went through it. Okay. Suggestion. Once a day, okay, the parasite can cast the suggestion spell. If you want to take a look at it, this is what it does. Requiring no spell components and using intelligence as a spellcasting ability. So maybe that's why the intelligence is so big. That thing is like a spell. So okay, I get it. DC 13. Not bad. Star Lancer. Now I did see Drifting Astral State Petrified has dead gods. These astral bodies riddle with astral tunnels and caverns. While exploring the innards of one of these dead gods, the Githyanki Exomancers found a vast cavern containing sources of winged creatures that they had never encountered before. The caravan denizens used telepathy to question Githyanki interlopers, who promptly suggested an alliance. Okay. The winged creatures quickly developed a fondness for the Githyanki. Okay. So I'm not gonna read this part. If you guys want, you can read it. Large shark. So this is what they look like. Flying sharks. I don't know. Maybe I'll keep them in my world, but without the wings. But then it'll just make it a real shark. So okay, never mind. I don't see myself using this, but if you guys want to use it, go ahead. Let's take a look. Star Lancer. Large Celestial. It's a Celestial. Holy shit, typically neutral. Armor class 15. Hit point 60. Speed. So it can only fly. Understandable, 50 feet. Yeah, I'll keep it 50. Strength 18. Dexterity 15. Constitution 15. Intelligence 10. Wisdom 13. Charisma 8. Really like this. Okay. Saving and throw, dexterity and constitution, skills, perception, and stealth. Okay. Damage resistance, radiant, it's in celestial. Okay. Senses, its passive perception is 13. Language, celestial, telepathy, 120 feet. Wow. So yeah. Challenge rating 2. It could work, yeah. Maybe you could take a challenge rating of 3 on this if you want to, because I feel like it can go against a challenge rating 3, depending on how many members are in the party though. So you'd have to judge that by yourself. Flyby. The Star Lancer doesn't provoke opportunity attacks when it flies out of the enemy's reach. Speed of 50. I understand. Okay. Horn. A melee attack. So can they attack with their horns? I was thinking they don't. So that's why I didn't like the. I see it as more favorable now than I did before. Reach 5 feet, 1 target, piercing damage. Damn, 7 basically. If the Star Lancer moved at least 20 feet straight towards the target before it hit, the target takes extra 10 piercing damage. So a charge attack. Nice. Invisibility Cloak. Star Lancer and one creature riding it chosen by the Star Lancer magically turns invisible. Holy shit. This effect lasts until the Star Lancer or another creature riding it attacks. Okay. Or casts a spell. Or until the Star Lancer's concentration ends. Okay. It's any equipment worn or carried by the invisible creatures is also invisible for the duration of the invisibility cloak. So it basically casts invisibility on itself. Nice. Yggdrasil. So okay, through the cast of splinters of Yggdrasil, the wall tree Yggdrasil look like gigantic dead trees covered with brancles. Why is this reminding me of that one boss from Sekiro? I'm getting the game. It's like a giant tree. They fly through wild space and astral sea. Okay, so with the topmost branches leading the way and their withered roots trailing behind them. I can imagine it, I guess. Each one has its own gravity plane. Okay, so this is part of in the air envelope. Creatures sometimes try to hitch a ride on Yggdrasil to take advantage of the air envelope. A typical Yggdrasil specimen has cavities inside its trunk, in which medium or small creatures can lurk. Okay, Yggdrasil attack any settlements or spelljamming ships they come across without provocation. Okay, by using Speak with Plant spell or similar magic, someone might be able to convene with Yggdrasil to break off its attack, but the monster's innate hatred for other living things is extremely difficult for it to. Okay, the Yggdrasil sometimes make a landfall and disguise themselves as ordinary trees, burying their roots into the ground. To pull off the deception, they can uproot themselves at any time and use their roots to shamble awkwardly across the ground, but flying is its preferred mode of travel. Yeah, I think you can have this in your on-planet campaign. It's there, they find it, and instead of a treant, they think it's a Yggdrasil, and it's a gargantuan plant. Holy shit. It's gonna be big. Unaligned. Okay. Armor class 15. Hit points 112. Okay, I guess. It's challenge rating 7, so I guess I can make it. I think it's on the lower end though. But okay, never mind. Speed 30 feet, flying 60 feet. Understandable why they want to fly. Strength 20. Wow. Dexterity 10. Constitution 15. Intelligence 3. Wisdom 10. Charisma 4. Sorry, Charisma 3. I like it. Damage resistances. Bludgeoning and piercing. It's resistant to that. Damn. Damage immunity is lightning. I mean, I can see lightning flowing through it, so maybe it can do. Oh, it can do a lightning discharge right here. So that's why. Cavities. Exactly has. Okay, so these are the cavities that we were talking about before. So you can roll this. 5. So in this option, it's gonna be a 5. False appearance. If the Yggdrasil is motionless and rooted. So okay, so the DC 18. Nah, I'll take it. Maybe you can lower it down depending on the environment. Lightning conduit. If the Yggdrasil is subject to lightning, the damage it is unhurt, and lightning is instead divided evenly among all creatures. It is grappling. Oh wow, this is gonna be good. So it goes, grapples you with like the roots and stuff. You think about, and for some reason maybe the wizard is preoccupied, tangled, and he cannot do a fire attack. and so you do a lightning based damage or something, and you shock your entire party. I don't know how you would entice someone to attack you with lightning, but if you guys find a way, leave them in the comments. Unusual nature, the Yashti doesn't require air or sleep. Multi-attack, the Yashti makes 2 root attacks and uses lightning discharge if available. Okay, kind of like that you can store it before it thinks about letting it go. It reminds me of what's that guy's name from Fairy Tail, the Lightning Dragon Slayer. Like, he eats lightning and basically then can throw it back out, I guess. Root, 1 bludgeoning damage. If the target is a creature, it is grappled. DC escape DC 15. Yggdrasil has 4 roots, each of which can grapple 1 target. So I think it's pretty standard that they have 4. Okay. It's gargantuan. Look at the size of a normal human being and get towards it. But I guess it doesn't matter because it's not going to use the entire body to attack. It's going to use these vines and stuff. Mostly it's root. The lightning discharge, 3 per day. Okay, can use 3 times. Just don't fight it close to midnight. It actually shoots lightning at 1 creature within 120 feet. Okay, so it doesn't even need to be touching something. That's interesting. You can create its own lightning, I guess. The target must make a DC 13 saving throw. Interesting. Or take 31 lightning damage on a fail save. Takes half that much. Okay, I can see it running this, and I think that's gonna be it. These are the credits if you guys want. I'm, as you can see, I'm using D&D Beyond, and I think that's gonna be it for this video. Leave in the comments how you would take some of the creatures and run them. Would you play Spelljammer when it comes out? How would you change the stats on the creatures? Anything related to this. If you guys want to see more D&D stuff, I'm probably gonna be I'm probably thinking of covering. Whoops, where'd he go? The monsters of the multiverse. Thinking of covering this. I already own this. I pre-ordered it. I should have waited. I should have done it now. Instead of paying $30 for it. But yeah, it's doing the D&D Beyond has a 20% savings going on books. So yeah, it's gonna have over 30 playable races. Maybe I'll do one video with 2 races and go against later on. 250 monsters. I'm not gonna go over all of these, but I'm gonna go over some of the ones that I run most of them or I find interesting. I'll probably go over the lore. I'm thinking of maybe. Oops. I'm thinking of doing some Fizzban. Oh, there we go. I didn't see this before. So yeah, Spelljammer Adventures in Space is available. Its normal price is it's gonna be available August 16th. Normal price is gonna be about $50. The savings right now, you can pre-order it for $40. Okay, yeah, I'm thinking about doing some Fizzban's Treasury of Dragons. If you guys want to see me raiding all the dragons in the book, let me know. I'll go over them too. And yeah, with that, this is gonna be the end of the video. So yeah, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.